going to be showing you how I put in my very own box braids for only $15. Woo! Yes, this is my third time doing this, and I'm very proud of myself. But before we get started, I have 3 things I want to say. 1, practice makes perfect. Plain and simple. Don't get discouraged. 2, tight isn't always right. That's one of the things I love about doing my own box braids, is the fact that it's not as tight and as painful as when I get it done in the shop. And 3, once you learn how to do your own box braids, you're never gonna wanna go back in the shop and spend $200+ ever again. So I hope this video helps you out. I hope you learned something. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends. And if you try it out, tag me on Instagram so I can see. All right, good luck. So here I'm starting off with clean, moisturized hair, and I'm gonna blow dry it, but you don't have to. You can use heatless stretched hair if you prefer, just so long as it's dry. I section off the front portion of my hair because this is the part I want to look really good, so I just save it for later. The hair I used was jumbo braid hair. I got it in the colors 1 and 1B. I bought 7 packs from the beauty supply store at $2 each, and this is what the hair looks like fresh out of the package. I cut it in half because I don't want my braids too long. And then I start pulling and plucking the hairs at the ends to make it uneven. And I do this because I like the thick to thin look on my braids. Afterwards, I split the hair in half and flip it. And then I repeat the process one more time. So the hair on the left is how you want your hair to look, while the hair on the right is a fresh pack. In the back of my head, I make bigger sections so that I don't have too many braids in my hair, because in the past, it's been so thick that I wasn't able to put in a proper ponytail. It wouldn't fit. And this is how I prepare my hair for being braided. I stretch out the hair to make it a little longer and more uneven. And then I cross the hair at the center so that it looks like a giant chromosome. This way you can make the braid a little longer or a little shorter if you need to. Instead of using jam or gel, I use shea butter to pull my hairs together, and I take the extensions and make a complete circle around my hair. And then I start braiding. You can do box braids with diamond shaped or curved parts. It doesn't really matter. In this video, my parts are curved. When I get to a good spot, I like to flip the braid over and start braiding overhand instead of underhand, just because it helps me go a lot faster and it looks neater. And I make sure I braid up to the very end because I like how the braids look better that way. So here it is again. I'm making a complete circle around my hair with the braiding hair, and then I start braiding. And since I'm braiding with 2 strands of braiding hair and 1 strand of my own hair, at some point I have to mix the hair with the braiding hair, which is what you see me doing right here. Then I flip the braid over, start braiding overhand, and I braid all the way to the end. Here's the process one more time, but just in a front view. As I get closer to the front of my hair, I like to make my parts smaller, but I still use the same amount of braiding hair, because you don't want really, really teeny braids in the front and thick braids in the back, because that'll just look crazy. So you just want to be consistent with the amount of braiding hair you use, no matter what size the part is. This is what the hair looks like before I dip it in water, and yeah, this junk needs to be dipped. Shout out to Detroit. And so I just boil some water and start dipping my hair. If you want curly ends, just perm rod the ends of your hair and then dip that in hot water. And on the right is what it looks like when it's been dipped in water. And voila, you are done. Now go out and be great and do your own braids.